country. Game.
What I try to do is when I get the ball is unbalance the defender. And that's by moving your body, but more importantly, moving the ball. So the defender's trying to go for the ball and he can't because you keep moving it. The ideal situation is if you get the defender turning the other way so he can't see you. So you've got him turning the other way and he don't know which way you're going. That's the ideal situation really for me.
A bit like this, as Giggs bamboozles the Chelsea defence.
First touch is important. So what I'm trying to do is unbalance him.
Fantastic. Excellent. Can you show the players clearly what is actually happening with your feet to still keep, control of the ball?
The better you get at it, I mean, it's getting touches of the ball outside of the foot, inside of the foot. So you want to go forward or you want to go sideways. Even the top of the foot, sometimes you may need that to get yourself out of trouble.
What particular part of the foot are you using by doing these little touches, you know?
You're on your toes and you want to unbalance the defender, so that's the main part of the foot that I use.
It's the front part, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just the instep.
Tom, you're the attacker now.
Yep.
And Ryan is going to be the defender. So make your way out of there, right? Ryan will feed in the ball and see if you can off-balance Ryan. There you go, Tom. Keep going, keep going.
Good, that's good.
Excellent.
Brilliant, Tom.
Pick up the ball, Tom, quickly.
That's brilliant, that's perfect because he had such good close control, I couldn't go and tackle him because if I went to tackle him, he could just nip it past me and I'd have to bring him down or he'd get past me.
Right.
So that was a perfect example. If I had to say one thing, it would be sometimes trying to practice with your right foot because sometimes you need your right foot. Just close control because you just use your left foot then. So if you're a defender, I'm thinking, right, his right foot's his weak point. I'm going to show him onto his right.
Yeah.
So if a defender does that, you should be comfortable enough to attack his right and go on and shoot. You need to have good balance and you use your arms. You make sure you've got good control of the ball. And that's what I try and do, really. I've come across defenders, they don't look at the ball, they look at me.
Yeah.
They're just looking in my eyes. And first time you come across that, you're thinking, whoa, what's he doing?
That combination of skill and pace terrifies defenders.
One of the hardest skills, running at pace and shooting. Because there's only one way that you can shoot, really, I mean, which is just... if you're running at pace, you can't give the keeper the eyes or place it. So, if you beat a defender and you're through on goal, the first thing to do is just steady yourself.
So let's say you come to the end of the run, right?
Yeah.
So you're approaching the ball now.
Shift
to
it onto my left, yeah.
Right, and then like your step to the ball is the big one, short one?
I think you need short steps coming into it.
Right.
Because you might not have a lot of time in the penalty box, you need to do it quickly. So it's just short step and then just hit it.
Is there a good way for the kids, because we've seen shooting and all that, to practice that on their own?
Maybe picking a spot on the wall, get some chalk, mark a spot on the wall and just keep hitting it. Hit it against the wall, control it and just trying to hit the spot. You know, if I wasn't a footballer, I'd still be playing it. And you've got it as a career. I mean, I've got friends who I played with when I was 14, 15, still playing a Saturday, still playing a Sunday. And that would have been the case with me.
One man sums up the desire to win that has made this club the biggest in the world. Sir Alex Ferguson arrived at Old Trafford in 1986 and since then has become the most successful manager of the modern era.
It's football through and through, and that can only rub off on the players, and I think that's why we've been, quite successful over the last few years, because all he cares about is football and Manchester United.
Come on, what are you going to do? You're going to express yourself.
He has the respect of everyone. He's a great man. He's a great coach, and for me, it's been easy because I just jump in, listen to his words of wisdom, and try and follow them.
And it's not just the new players that the boss has influenced.
Take him on, excellent.
The answers you want for the questions you want, because he's handled so many players, and that's the first thing, the man management and how down to earth he was.
You've seen the photograph in my office, have you? 11 guys sitting in the top of the Empire State Building. Have you seen that photograph?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you've seen it, right? And these guys were Navajo Indians, right? And if one fell, the other one grabbed them. Maybe 2 or 3 would die at one time just to save each other. You can't have a better example of teamwork than that, can you? So you've got to do everything for your team. That's how United have won all these things. It's not been one individual. Maybe an individual has made a difference, but the team has always been good. All worked hard. There's nothing